Before we begin, drop your thoughts in the comments. Were you surprised by this news? Don't forget to hit subscribe for more exclusive updates from around the world. Now, here's something few expected. One of the most powerful and controversial figures in modern American politics, former Vice President Dick Cheney, has died at the age of 84. His family has just confirmed the official cause of death, but what they revealed about his final moments and his long battle with illness may surprise you. Stay with us to find out what really happened behind closed doors and the untold truth about his final years. The official confirmation. On Tuesday, November 4th, 2025, the family of Dick Cheney released a formal statement confirming that the former vice president passed away on Monday night. The cause: complications from pneumonia, combined with cardiac and vascular disease. A deadly combination that proved too much for a man who had battled heart problems for most of his life. His family's emotional statement read, "Dick Cheney was a great and good man who taught his children and grandchildren to love our country and to live lives of courage, honor, love, kindness, and fly fishing. We are grateful beyond measure for all Dick Cheney did for our country, and we are blessed beyond measure to have loved and been loved by this noble giant of a man." The message reflected both national loss and personal heartbreak, honoring the man many knew as a political titan, and others as a deeply private family man. A lifetime battle with illness. For decades, Cheney's health struggles were public knowledge. His first heart attack struck in 1978 at just 37 years old. That was only the beginning of a series of cardiac crises that defined much of his adult life. Over the years, he suffered 5 heart attacks, underwent quadruple bypass surgery in 1988, and later had multiple angioplasties and pacemaker implants to keep his heart functioning. In 2012, Cheney received a heart transplant, which many described as nothing short of miraculous, extending his life by more than a decade. He often spoke about the transplant as a gift of life itself, crediting it for giving him precious time with his family and the ability to see his grandchildren grow. But despite medical advances and resilience, Cheney's underlying heart and vascular conditions remained a ticking clock. When pneumonia struck, a serious infection that can be life-threatening for cardiac patients, his body could no longer fight back. A political legacy that shaped history. Cheney's death marks the end of an era. Serving as vice president under George W. Bush from 2001 to 2009, he was widely regarded as one of the most influential figures in U.S. foreign and defense policy. From his role during the Iraq War to his advocacy for the War on Terror, Cheney's influence extended far beyond the traditional duties of a vice president. Supporters hailed him as a strategic genius and a defender of national security, while critics accused him of secrecy, aggression, and overreach. Regardless of one's view, his imprint on American politics remains undeniable, and now, his passing reignites debates about his controversial decisions and their long-lasting global impact. Family, faith, and final moments. According to reports, Cheney was surrounded by family at the time of his death: his wife Lynn, to whom he had been married for 61 years, and their daughters Liz and Mary Cheney. His daughter Liz Cheney, a former congresswoman and high-profile political figure in her own right, has yet to make a public statement beyond the family's official announcement. But close sources say she has been deeply moved by the overwhelming public response. The family described Cheney not only as a statesman, but as a man of faith, humor, and quiet strength who loved fly fishing, the Wyoming wilderness, and spending time away from politics with his grandchildren. Hidden truths and reflections. What many don't know is how close Cheney came to death multiple times before. According to medical interviews and his own memoir, doctors once doubted he'd live past 50. Yet he defied every prediction, working at the highest levels of government even as he carried a defibrillator and faced chronic fatigue. He reportedly credited his survival to American medicine, divine mercy, and the love of family. And here's the truth you may not have heard. Cheney's final months were marked by renewed contact with key figures from his political past, hinting at reflections and reconciliations the public never saw. The final chapter. While the official cause of death, pneumonia with underlying heart and vascular disease, is clear, the broader story is one of endurance. For decades, Dick Cheney lived on borrowed time, outlasting medical expectations and political storms alike. His death closes the book on a man who shaped modern America, a figure who, for better or worse, defined an era of power, war, and leadership. What do you think Dick Cheney's true legacy will be? Hero, strategist, or symbol of controversy? Share your thoughts below. We're featuring the most thoughtful comments in our next video. And don't forget, subscribe for verified updates and deep dives into the stories shaping our world today. Did you know that over 95% of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel? We totally get it, life gets busy, and sometimes it's easy to forget. But here's the thing, subscribing is completely free, and it really helps us keep creating the content you enjoy. So why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? It only takes a second, but it makes a world of difference to us. Thank you for your support.